Hello and welcome. I'm Campbell, and what a world we live in at the moment. It's currently June 16, 2020, and the world is still a bit crazy. And a lot of people say that we're in a state of emergency. But the way that I'm looking at it is we are in a state of emergence. Okay, so it's a state of emerging. We are emerging. There's something going on here. We're being shown all the bad things that go on in this realm that we live in and the society, and with the controllers. Yes, as most people know these days, we are controlled. We're controlled through school. The schooling system indoctrinates us and then gets us ready for the workforce, where we work our lives away for 40 years, hoping to get a few years at the end of retirement with enough money, hopefully, to have a bit of fun. And that's pretty much what we've been taught life is. And there are certain people who have taught us this and who benefit from keeping us in this vibration, because a low vibration means that you're not expanding and you're not asking questions, and you're just accepting that what others tell you is true. But as you raise your vibration, you'll start to ask questions, and you'll start to look and see that things in the world aren't maybe exactly as we have been told they are. And that's what this whole awakening or emergence is. The veil is being lifted, and we're getting a look at what really has been going on, and at who these people who are trying to control our lives and our experiences, who they really are, and what their ethics and morals are. It's all starting to come out that these people are not like us. They worship a different God, if I can put it that way. The fact that these people start wars and they send our children away and us humans, we the people, to kill each other, to kill strangers that you don't know over a war that you've got no part in, over a dispute that's got nothing to do with you. I mean, just that fact alone should tell you, the moral value and the ethics of the people who are making these decisions. They don't care at all if they kill millions and millions of people. We've seen it through the last couple of centuries and all the wars. And in the end, these people are profiting from this through money, but also through taking territory and expanding their empire. And we're really, we've been living under the veil. We haven't really been seeing what's going on, but at the moment it's all starting to lift. And as it's lifting, everyone's trying to put their point of view in, and obviously the mainstream media is trying to sway us to think a certain way. But what I want to let you know about this whole emergence is the main thing is to start to go inside yourself. And this whole lockdown, being kept inside, it's a bit of an analogy for what we need to do. We actually do need to go inside. We need to start to question ourselves and who we are, start to ask questions, start to decide what we want. What do we want to experience? What do we want our lives to be? And what do we want the world to be? What do we want to be able to offer our children and the coming generations? Do we want to offer them something better than what we've had? Or are we happy to just go along and, it's nothing to do with me, it's up to the next generation? Because at the moment, people have to make decisions. We do have to make decisions. It really is pick a side time. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? Do you want to join with the people who are for freedom and for human expression, who are heart-centered? Or do you want to join the people that are trying to tell others what to do, to try and restrict people, to try and put a divide and distance people? Because what kind of a world is that going to create? Where is it going to lead the earth, in 100 years, even 50 years? What kind of a world will it give for your children and your grandchildren if we allow this to happen now? And this is what the emergence is. We're being shown all these different scenarios of of the futures, and most of them are, we're being shown the ones on the media that the rulers of this realm want us to see. But like I said, we need to go inside and decide what we want, because we have the power. We are energy, we are spirit, and thoughts are energy, and intention is powerful. And when we put our intention and focus on something, we do create that. We create reality. We really do. We create it individually for ourselves, and we create it collectively for the earth. And at the moment, the consciousness, the collective consciousness is rising. We are emerging into a new and a better world. So don't believe the hype on the TV. Things might look bad, they're showing you how bad they are, but really the truth is that's not reality. Reality is that most people are waking up and they are emerging into something bigger and better. And emergence always has some pain attached to it. You know, we have to shed old skins and all this kind of stuff. You know, the butterfly emerging from the chrysalis. So in this crazy time, guys, turn off the telly, you know, avoid the fear mongering, understand that everyone is trying to push an agenda who is behind the mainstream media. And the best way to go is to go inside yourself and to believe in you, to create the future that you want. Because if you don't do that, then someone is telling you what future they want you to create. And that is not the future that you want or deserve. All right, I hope that made some sense to you. Thanks for spending some time with me, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.